So good evening. I would have mentioned a while back that I was embarking on a little program where in my travels around the around the island, and I happened to run into past students. I would stand and have a little chat with them and ask them a few questions about how they felt about going to Cordian Park and stuff like that. And it so happened that I passed through Bush Hall and I run into who other than Rudolph Alleyne, our president of the Alumni Association. So Rudy has agreed to have a chat with me.
Sure.
About Cordian Park, his days there, and what he. So Rudy, the first question I want to ask you though is, what stands out in your mind most about Cordian Park?
Well, John, I love Cordian Park School. I love Cordian Park School to the core. I must say, I give you a little history. I must say I passed the Cordian Park School back in 1979. And my mother, because I lived in Bush Hall, wanted to transfer me to Comamere. And I had agreed until my first year that I spent at CP. Halfway in that year, I told my mother I'm going to Comamere. I stopped in at CP. CP grew on me in less than a year. I enjoyed the memories, the fellowship with my other colleagues who went to school there, including John, Rudolph Alleyne, Noddy, all those fellas, Ian Griffith, Andrea Bourne, who is one of my good friends, the fireman. We had some wonderful times at Cordian Park School. And initially it started out as an all-boys school. And then the girls infiltrated and came in then when we were in third form, right? And that didn't change CP. It changed the dynamic. And it changed the fact that we had girls there then, but it didn't change CP at all. We still love CP. I still love CP to the core. We had some very memorable times with a lot of our old teachers there. I know most of them are gone, but a lot of them have been very dear to us, and we haven't forgotten them.
Right, okay. So really we don't want to bore these people, because I know these people get bored real quick. So, you had any embarrassing moments at school, Rudy?
I can't remember any embarrassing moments per se, but what I would say is that there were many times that we had some moments in classes with other people that might have been embarrassing. I remember we had a boy, a white Barbadian boy called Alan Brown. Alan Brown used to come to school with a flask, bottle of rum. And every day Alan would be drinking rum in the back of the class, and nobody knew. But Alan used to be drinking rum. We used to have some wonderful times. Joe Skates, or Bates, we used to call him Bates from St. Lucie. Bates used to be always in there driving a bus. There's a guy that his last name is Corbin. He's now a medical doctor, but whenever we pass Corbin on the corridors, Corbin would be driving, changing gears like he's driving a bus, but now he's a medical doctor today. I want to say though, for those folks who don't understand the legacy and the history of CP, you need to check it. We have produced many police officers, many commissioners of police, governors of central banks, governor generals, 2 prime ministers, the vice chancellor of the West Indies also went to Cordian Park School as well. We have a long legacy of outstanding people who have gone to Cordian Park School. So be proud of your school, huh? No matter where you come from or whatever vocation or occupation you're in, be proud of CP. CP is the #1 school in Barbados. Be proud of it. That's all I gotta tell you.
CP for life.
CP for life.